What? What is up, everyone? Rest in peace, DMX. It's Ryan in Ecuador, making videos, sharing this beautiful country with you. Today, I'm taking you into my gated community, through the gates, past the rich people. We're doing an apartment tour. I'm gonna show you what $850 a month gets you in Ecuador. We have a pool, we have a gym, we have 2 hot tubs, we got a couple saunas, steam room. I'm gonna show you everything. The apartment's actually going up for rent in a month, 2 months, I guess. The end, what? The apartment's actually going up for rent soon, so you can actually come here and live here if you want in July. We overlook the valley. Down there is Cumbaya, and right here is the gated community that I live in. Let's go have a look, see what she looks like inside. Everybody must get.
Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this. Y'all don't know people like this.
The guard just buzzed me in. Top-notch security here. There's the guard. 24/7. Somebody's always there letting people in and out. This is our spot. A lot of people live in gated communities in Ecuador. It's kind of the way to go, I think. The security is great. All the perks like the pool and stuff. All that stuff just makes it worth it. These places on the left here, these are like houses essentially. Pretty fancy, really nice. They look like they're only 2 stories, but the back drops down. They have a backyard back there, so it's like 3 stories. Lots of space, I think 5 bedrooms or something. And then on the right is the towers. They don't look very tall, but I think they're 7 stories. And they're steps, like terraced. So it's built like that. And it goes back quite a ways. This is actually our terrace right here. And you can see there's nothing above it because the next apartment's built back a little ways. There's 3 buildings. 3 buildings, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I mean, they're all attached, so it's 1 building, but there's like 4 different towers, I think. There's usually only 1 or 2 apartments per floor, so quite a few people actually live here, but not too many. And we're gonna go down to the pool area here. You can see this is a pretty big hill that it just came down. So we are on the side of a mountain here, and we're not that far from Quito, like 10-minute drive that way. You can actually see the buildings of Quito over here. If you go through the tunnel, it's not far, like 10 minutes, I said. The valley of Cumbaya is just down there. Technically, we live in Cumbaya, but it's really kind of in between Quito and Cumbaya, I find. Cumbaya is the valley, and the valley is about 5 minutes downhill. Location-wise, it's kind of a pain because there's not really much around here. We're kind of on the side of a highway. There's a small store just up there. So if I go back out and around, it's a 5-minute walk. There's also a gas station with a bit of a plaza down there. It's a walk along a highway, not great. So it's nice to have a car or a motorcycle like we had. But there's also a bus right out front. There's a bus stop, and it's every 2 minutes a bus comes, and it takes like 5 minutes to get down into the valley. So it's really not that big a deal. It's actually faster to take the bus than it is to get an Uber or a taxi. You can barely see the river down there. That river basically cuts through Cumbaya, and we kind of sit above it, looking down on it like the Grinch looking down on the Who's. It makes me feel good about myself. So this is the pool. Let's go take a look at it. Nobody's in here. This is the pool area. You can see it's covered, which is kind of nice because you can come out here when it's raining or whatever, but it still kind of feels like the outside. It's not totally sealed off. All that space up there is open, so it's more like an awning with glass. I kind of would prefer if it didn't have glass, but I guess the pool would get dirty faster. And it's actually a heated pool, which is great because it does get cold. It would be hard to keep it at a decent temperature if it wasn't heated. So I think most pools are heated in Ecuador unless you're on the coast or down off the mountains. Over here we got a hot tub and some change rooms. This is a steam room, little seating area, And out here is a little patio, sink and a barbecue area here, which is kind of cool. You throw in your own charcoals and you can barbecue. So you can essentially reserve this space so you can use it, have a party if you want. But right now during the pandemic, you're not supposed to have parties, and you also have to reserve it every time you want to use it because they don't want too many people in here. So it's, I think, 2-hour blocks you can reserve it, and it always seems to be empty, so it's pretty great. We get the whole place to ourselves. I kind of prefer it to how it was before when you'd come down here and there'd be kids down here running around. We'll come down here, go for a swim, we'll bring music and beers and just play whatever music we want, drink some beers in the hot tub, barbecue if we want. I've never used it, but we should really take advantage of that. I have a barbecue upstairs, so I don't really need to, but it'd be a great place to have people over if we could. Yeah, so that's the pool area. Let's go up and I'll show you the gym next. So I guess this is kind of a waiting area, I don't know. It's just a nice spot to sit if you're waiting for delivery. That hill kills me. Parking garage here, every apartment gets at least one space. This is my motorcycle. No, I really wish it was. It's a sweet bike. It's probably $25,000 or something in Ecuador. We can take the elevator, but we're only going up one floor. Here is our gymnasium, our gym. This is where I go to. Actually, I don't think I've ever been in here. No, I used to work out a little bit in here. X gon' give it to you. But then the pandemic hit, they shut it down for a bit and kind of got lazy. But you can still, it's open again. You have to make an appointment. 3 people in here at a time now. You have to wear a mask at all times. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Treadmills with nice view, beautiful views out. They spread everything out here. They used to all be in here, but this used to be an open space for doing your dance choreography, I guess. Lots of machines for weightlifting. Got the barbells, the dumbbells. This thing's never been up, but I'd like to take some kicks at that. Free weights, everything you need. And if we keep going, no, somebody's going for a bicycle ride. Buenos dias. Hola. So a nice little area, and if we keep going, this area here is called the spa. We got lockers, we got change rooms, toilets, showers, and the spa, quotations, is essentially hot tub, sauna. I don't think there's anybody in here. Imagine if there was, they'd be so embarrassing. And steam room, some loungers over there for sitting. Pretty nice to have a little extra jacuzzi action here. It's nice and warm. So we can rent this out pretty much anytime we want. It's almost always available. And just come in here, sit in here, cool, or warm up, I guess. I was gonna say cool off. And yeah, hit the steam room, hit the sauna. After a workout, it's good. You go into the sauna. So we're gonna go see the actual apartment I live in next. But I also wanted to mention there's a cinema, and it is locked right now. It's great though, because you rent it out, you get the whole thing to yourself. I haven't had a chance to have people over and do something, but I've rented it out once before to watch a Buffalo Bills game. It's got internet, it's got everything you need to stream Netflix, plug in our Nintendo Switch, all that stuff. So it's pretty cool. Oh, caught you! So, this is the inside of our apartment. This is where I do most of my thinking, my contemplating, my farting, where I spend most of the time when I don't have shoes on in this area. Let's start with, this is the guest bathroom. This is where our guests do pees, not poos. We don't let poos happen in here. Unless it's an emergency, of course, and in which case we'll have them sign some kind of contract. There's a whole form they have to fill out. Got a little closet for stuff here. Let's go into the kitchen. This is a great spot in the house. It's one of my favorites, and it's the spot where we do a lot of cooking and a lot of eating. Pretty modern. Got lots of cupboard space, lots of counter space. We've got an oven, which you don't always get in the Ecuadorian apartments. And pretty much new appliances. Fridge here. Here's some personal touches. I'm the #1 Bills fan. There's no picture of me. That was from Korea. That was from China, probably. It's a bottle opener. And that's from Cotopaxi, as you can see. Oh, look at this. We got food suggestions from Sarah's students posted on our fridge to remind us to eat out, I guess. Fridge. Should we look what's in the fridge? Wow, look at all that. Kimchi cucumbers. Washer and dryer. And this thing here is really cool. This is a washing board, and it has a water supply hooked up to it. What?
It's just like your favorite feature of the house.
It's unique. People like it.
You never use it.
I use it all the time. I washed my slippers on it yesterday, asshole. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't even know how to use it. She turns it on and sprays all over the place. This is our water filtration system. The water in Ecuador is drinkable, maybe? I don't really know. Some people do, but there's a lot of chlorine in it, so it's like, I don't like it. I don't really feel safe drinking a ton of chlorine too. So we put it through this filter and it's better. This is an induction cooker, which isn't my favorite because this guy doesn't work on it. Nothing aluminum or glass or whatever, which is kind of a hassle. But I have a hot plate for that, and there are other ways to make coffee. I love this area. Seats along here. We probably eat most of our meals on this here. Hey, look at this picture I drew. First of all, these are Jeopardy scores. I beat Sarah in Jeopardy last night. 3 rounds, 3 episodes. Don't talk, Sarah, you're not allowed to talk. That's a picture of a butt farting a banana. One of those bananas, actually. And if we do a full 360, we got our living room, floor to ceiling windows, beautiful view. This is our dining room table, which we've never, ever eaten on, ever, I don't think. This is where I do most of my work. This video that you're watching right now was probably edited with me sitting on that chair and me using that computer right there. That's how the magic works here. Living room. Sarah is
Working hard.
working hard, okay.
Hardly working.
So I want to mention everything was furnished. We didn't buy hardly any furniture at all. Even the pictures on the wall came with the house. All that stuff came with the house. Some of it we actually put away. There was a giant vase. This used to be sitting out in the middle of the living room. I thought it was a bong at first, but when I found out it wasn't, we just stashed it away because I knew I was going to break it. We have a projector here that we'll set up and blast on that wall, so we'll sit on the couch here, watch movies and stuff. What are you laughing at now?
Blast on that wall. It's funny.
These blinds are super useful. They'll basically block out all the light if we want, some of the light if we want, and none of the light. Maybe something a little trivial, but it's actually pretty useful here when it's really bright or when we want to blast a projector on the wall. All right, let's go into the spare bedroom. This is the bedroom that never gets used because nobody comes to visit us. And you can see Sarah sets up her work area there. She's teaching online right now, so she'll teach from that spot. This bed I'll use to do heroin in. I just lay there and just directly into my heart inject myself with heroin. Guns on the wall, again, not us. This thing here, this is kind of common in Ecuador to see crucifixes or rosaries above the beds. To me, it's kind of a little bit weird and creepy, but I actually like this one. I think it's kind of cool, so we kept it up. Lots of closet space in here. And then we got a bathroom, ensuite bathroom here. Shower. This is the toilet where anybody who's sleeping over, guests, they can do their pees and their poos in there, both the pees and the poos. Got a little bit of a rain head shower thing going on, dual shower action. It's nice, pretty good. We bought this. This is a personal touch. We bought this in, where do we buy this bed thing?
We bought it in Laos, maybe?
Luang Prabang Market in Laos. Yep, that's the spare bedroom. And let's go to the master bedroom where Sarah and I both sleep. We sleep in the same bed. Personal touch.
Personal touches.
That is Wumpus the leaf. It's a leaf that's cut out to look like Sarah's old bunny rabbit. Rest in peace, Wumpus. Bedroom. Master. Nice comfy mattress. I like the wood. Everything's a nice style of wood that matches. Tons of closet space. Here, 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 here. Let's have a look inside my closet, which you'll see is quite organized. Lights to darks, t-shirts. Got the Sauces Queen shirt here. This wardrobe is only about 7 years old. Just really magical stuff in here. For example, navy blue V-cut tee, beige V-cut tee. That's where I go in the morning and spend a lot of time just getting ready, looking good. This TV came in the bedroom. A lot of Ecuadorians have their TV in the bedroom instead of in the living room. Not really sure why, but we like to sit and watch some TV before bed. Rocking the Nintendo Switch, hardcore on Apex. If you want to be my friend on Apex, then let me know in the comments below. And again, we have blinds for these windows here, so we can get it nice and dark in here if we want. This is another personal touch. This is a fan from China that a student gave Sarah, I believe. So if we're ever hot, we just rip that out of there, fan ourselves like this. And a lot of panda bears, because we used to live in Chengdu, where all the pandas are from. Okay, let's go check out the ensuite bathroom. Bam, ensuite bathroom, sink. This is where I do all my pees and my poos. Sarah does, I think, most of her pees and poos in there as well. This is a shower and it's a bathtub as well. Like most of my life reflections are happening in this bathtub here. And it's got jets. And they're pretty powerful jets. Okay, let's head back out into the master bedroom and out onto the patio. This is one of two doors that go out into the patio. There's also one from the living room. We got a table and chairs out here. This hammock I bought at Otavalo Market. It's great, just to lie in the hammock. We got this barbecue, little charcoal barbecue here I got for my birthday from my mother. We'll pull that table out here and barbecue like all days on weekends. It's great. And the view is the best part of everything, of the entire house. On a clear day, you can see Cotopaxi just over there. This is Ilalo, and this whole vista just changes like every day. Sometimes it's cloudy, sometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's pink or clear or orange. You can see Antisana sometimes peeking over the hill over there. It just changes all the time, and it's the best part of living here, I think. Like even when it's foggy, the fog rolls in, it's rainy, you watch the rain, or if it's a clear day, then you can see all the volcanoes, and it's just great. Garden, all this garden here came with the house. We've been maintaining it the best we can, which we've done a decent job, I think. Sarah has mostly, but everything's gotten bigger. These are my old man slippers that are drying out in the sun because I washed them on that washing board yesterday, so I told you so. So $8.50 a month we pay, and that includes water, And then on top of that, we have to pay electricity, internet, and a small fee for garbage collection. And that gives us use of all the pools, all the cinema, the gym, everything. And that is actually on the higher end of things in Ecuador, I would say. Partially because it's such a nice place. It's a brand new building. It's only 3 years old, I believe. But also the location is pretty clutch. We're very close to Quito. A lot of people who work in Quito but don't want to live in Quito, they want a place that's close. This is kind of perfect. You got a beautiful view and you can just zip into Quito in 10 minutes. I love living here. It's been great. During the pandemic when we were stuck inside a lot, it's just, you really appreciate having a nice space to live in. It's going to be sad to move out, but that's exactly what we're doing. We're moving to Cambodia, as many of you know. So this place is going to be up for grabs on July 1st, 2021. If you're looking for a place in the Quito area, you can shoot me an email, itchyfeetonthecheap@gmail.com. I'll leave that email address in the description below. And who knows, maybe you could move in here. Maybe your peas and poos can share the same toilet that my peas and poos went into. I'm really good at this. I should be like a real estate agent, don't you think? She's nodded. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Prefer when I'm by myself. I don't wanna hang around y'all. Pray for good health. One day I'm gonna go ball. Fuck around and buy the whole mall. Breaking that cake. Flexing 700 in the bank. Not a superhero, I don't save. Look at my face. Look at my grades.